But then even tying back to this whole aspect of how we interact in society. So being in community also activates that same area of the brain, the reward center of the brain, where this dopamine is released.
Wow.
And people have looked at something called oxytocin.
Yes.
So oxytocin, as you all may know, but for listeners, is a molecule that was actually discovered around the aspect of childbirth. And it helps form the bond between mother and child. But it's not only important for the bond between mother and child, it's also important for how we bond as people in community. So in family bonds, amongst teams. So they've done studies where if you have a group of people who are about the same goal, sports teams or otherwise, you actually see increased levels of oxytocin in their brain, which is, again, acting in these same places where dopamine is active to actually help them bond together as community. And then people have also looked at things like, how does that help us navigate through stress? So these are experiments that people have done in mice. If they're in stressful situations, you see oxytocin rise in those parts of the brain. The animals will actually console each other as a result. So all these different ways, the intersection between these brain systems, oxytocin, dopamine, and ways that God has really created us to thrive in community and actually to walk through challenging situations together as a community.